Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where it's time to have a little bit of interesting fun here in the battle for Azeroth in the World of Warcraft. So, BFA has launched, and with it comes farmable mounts. And I thought, as an experiment, for once, I would try to farm a mount myself. Normally, I don't do this. I farmed a few mounts here and there, but just for my own use. But these farmable mounts are sellable. And one of them is a hyena mount, which looks really interesting. And I thought, well, I'll see whether or not I can get one. It drops here in Vol'dun, and it's supposed to drop from any of the Sethrak, which are the snake people. And here, let's see. And I was looking on the auction house, and there are already several up for millions on my server. So I was thinking I would like to get in on some of that action. After all, I could use millions and millions of gold. And one of the nice things is that currently, if we look at the WoW tokens, the WoW token prices are crashing. Okay, what does that mean? Well, if you would like to have some game time for the World of Warcraft, or you would like to get some credit added to your Blizzard account without spending actual money, this is a great time to use gold to do it. If I could find one of these darn hyenas, I could basically play the game for a year, thereabouts. Well, maybe 6 months at least, but if I could find two, yeah, that would probably be a good year. Let's see. But rather than go alone, I thought I'd go ahead and multi-box this. Now I'm here in War Mode because, well, War Mode gives us more experience. We'll see whether or not we encounter any alliance complications along the way. It should be interesting. Oh, and here, let's see. Go ahead and invite. And invite. One of the things that I notice is that right now the game seems to be very, well, heavily in use. This should be no surprise. Oh, here, let me turn on my multiboxing software. Alright, great. Now everybody's following me. So, the hyena mount will look very much like these models here. In fact, I think it is this model. So, I would like to get a mount that looks just like this. And let's see, where would be a good spot? You know, there's some Sethrak over there. Let's go visit those guys. Wait a minute, Orcal, why did you not get on your mount? Oh, I know why. Because her stuff is being intercepted. Let me rename her window. There we go. Now everybody is in sync. Since I have the collector's edition, that's why. Whoops. I have the nice little BFA mount. Now, one of the nice things about the Sethrak, whoops, we don't have everybody. Guys, come on. Get on your mount. Come with us. Why are you not coming with us? Alright, let me fix this. Okay, just a little confusion on the computer's part here. I just have to get all these windows configured. My multiboxing software has a few special settings that are needed in order to get it running. There we go. Alright, are we all synced? We are all synced. Alright, good. They're all working. Alright. Well, with that out of the way, let's go visit the Sethrak. So, I don't know what the percentage drop rate is, and I haven't seen it listed from anyone, but any of these Sethrak can drop the mount. And as I was saying, the nice thing about them is that they are quest mobs, so they force respawn.
I do not have a target.
You will shatter like glass.
I require a target.
This might take a while, but who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. It would be great if I could get the mount to actually drop on stream, but no guarantees. I might just be out here for a while.
I need to target something first.
But that's okay. Although, let's be more efficient. I'll see if I can't gather these guys up. Come on, guys. You want to kill me, don't you? I know you want to kill me. Come on out and let's play. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, I guess I got too far.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
The nice part is that because I have 3 characters, I get 3 times as many chances for this to drop. So this sure beats doing this solo. Well, I am solo, it's just me, myself, and I in this case.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
You cannot stop the
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Part of the reason also why I'm here with the Faithless is because although it's supposedly that the mount drops from any Sethrak, it is confirmed to drop from the Faithless.
I do not have a target.
Oh, in fact, look, here's a whole bunch right over here. Well, hello, guys. Want to play?
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Ah, this guy doesn't care? Get over here.
I do not have a target.
Let's see. Oh, and there's some nodes here while I'm in the neighborhood. So no reason not to go ahead and herb and mine while we're at it.
I need to target something first.
The challenge has been, at least for me, is figuring out where the herbs are. Ah, here we go. Only 2 of these characters are herbalists because one of them's an engineer, so she's a crafter. But when we hit mining nodes, everybody's a miner. Okay, let's see. Like I said, I'm curious to see how long this takes, so this is an experiment to see whether or not I can leverage my multiple accounts to get this mount to drop faster. If it does, if I'm lucky enough to actually get one today, like I said, that's basically 6 months worth of WoW. For a long time, I've paid big bucks to Blizzard to have fun playing the game and doing stuff online, and I've always heard about these people that are able to play WoW for free because they're so good at getting gold and all kinds of other stuff, and I've always wanted to be one of them.
I do not have a target.
So I figured this way I can give myself the best possible opportunity to try. Oh, look at this, lots of nodes are spawning. Oh, and I should probably give myself some experience. So there's a guild banner.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Now, I don't know whether these stack or not. The guild battle standard gives 15% experience and reputation, and then there's 10% from war mode. It would be great if I'm actually getting 25, but I don't know.
I need to target something first.
I don't know if that's the case. And since I am in war mode, there is the danger that I could find myself attacked by Alliance players. Although, some lone Alliance player better be ready to take on all of my hunters and their pets all at the same time, since they all fight as one. Oh, there we go. As I was mentioning earlier, everybody's a miner.
For the glory of the Azeroth Empire.
I need to target something first.
Come on, Sethrak, give me a mount. Oh, and I see we have another node here. I'm going to guess that this is probably an herb, but let's see for sure. Oh, and while the guild battle standard is up, let's kill some more Sethrak. The good thing is that all of my characters are carrying these guild
I need
standards.
to target something first.
Eradicate you like
I do not have a target.
Oh, and here's the side benefit. I'm going to end up with a lot of greens as a result of this that can be either sold or crushed.
I require a target.
Now you see how fast they're respawning here.
the sands will follow you.
Now let's see if we can get the casters to come to us by breaking their line of sight. And here, we'll throw down another guild battle standard.
I do not have a target.
Whoops. The Sethrak are kind of motivated here.
I need to target something first.
My death will be avenged.
I
To
require
make sure
a
my
target.
hunters are all facing the right
I
way.
need to target something first. I require a target.
Just updating my Twitch description. In case anyone came in here and was expecting something special, I want them to know that I'm actually mount farming. The Sethrak look pretty cool.
I do not have a target.
I like how their models have turned out. Come on, can I get you lazy Sethrak to actually come and chase me? Oh, they dismounted me. Ow, they are hurting me. That is not nice, guys.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
I'm wondering, did I actually bring any... Well, looks like I'm getting some greens for appearances that I do not have, so that's good. That is a very nice helmet. I like that one.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
The good thing is that this guild battle
I
standard
require a
lasts
target.
for quite a while.
I do not have a target.
Come on, let me loot the guy before you spawn. The Sethrak are so determined for me to get this mount.
I need to target something first.
Okay, let's see if I can do a better job of gathering these guys up. Come on. Come on, guys. Why don't you come and play with me?
You cannot stop the sands from spreading!
I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Okay, maybe that's a little bit better in terms of efficiency. This might be our sweet spot. Although I'm realizing I probably should have some food for this poor gal. She is going to get hurt. Again and again. I don't know if these are any good, but I guess she'll be eating them one way or another. Oh, and nodes are respawning. Excellent. Let's see. Herbs? Yeah, herbs. So I can herb, get greens, get gold. So it's not a total loss, however long it takes to farm up one of these mounts. There's lots of other stuff to get along the way. Wake up, sleepy Sethrak.
I do not have a target.
The sands will swallow you!
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Okay, where is this one? I've noticed that some of these nodes are rather creatively placed. Oh, here we are, right on the side of the pillar. Alright, let's see. I should have another one. At least I thought I did. Alright, well, in the absence of that, here, we'll put down this banner.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Dawn is your extinction.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
It's nice because with the multiple hunters, I can take advantage of, let's see, what is it? Dire Beast over and over again.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
And you notice how fast they're spawning here. As I mentioned, these are quest mobs, so they're force spawned.
I require a target.
Make it a little easier to see about getting that mount.
I do not have a target.
And then, like I said, with multiple characters, I get multiple bites at the apple.
I require a target.
Now I'm concerned that a lot of people will farm this mount and it might sink down as low as 50,000 or so, so I'd like to sell it when these things are still going for $1 million.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
You like insects.
Actually, maybe this is more of a sweet spot than
I
that
do
other
not have a
location.
target. I need to target something first.
Failed you.
Oh, and I should loot these. There is a loot timer. See, the Sethric just keeps spawning.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
I'm trying to kill them all within range of the battle standard, so that the characters all get the benefit of the experience while we're at it. That's a very ballsy
I do
Sethric.
not have a target. I need to target something first.
Like sand. You will be scattered.
Dawn is your extinction.
Already back, huh?
Get closer.
Excellent.
I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
I want to go over there and get that squad, but these guys just keep spawning.
I am out of range.
They keep
I
saying,
require
kill
a
me, Joe,
target.
kill me. I'm like, alright guys, if you insist, if you really insist.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Oh darn it, and we are out of loot range of these other mobs. It would be just like RNG that I would finally get this thing and it would be on one that I didn't get around to looting. So let's loot everything. Because I'm killing mobs without looting them, and that's a bad thing. The whole point here is to get a really nice drop. There we go. Alright. Now you're dead.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
All the looting is annoying since they're all sort of spread out, but at the same time, this seems to be a really good location. Here, let's put down the big battle standard.
I do not have a target.
We always want to have one of these up in order to get the extra
I
XP.
require a target.
Oh, and then on top of that, the gals are, let's see, I forget where it is, but I'm also wearing the XP gem that gives 5% bonus, if you haven't seen it.
Let your death be a lesson to the others.
I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Before I can even turn around, there are more. Yep, this is definitely the sweet spot.
Too far away.
For the glory of the Azeroth Empire.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
For the Empire.
Oh, look at that, I got an upgrade. I'm surprised. Yeah, that... Well, let's see, wait a minute. I thought I was wearing... Oh, I guess not. Alright, and it's a new appearance on top of that.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. need to target something first.
Poor War Cow takes a beating since she's the one who's doing the pulling. Oh, and if you're curious, just for fun, since hunters can have 3 types of specializations for their pets, tenacity, ferocity, and cunning, and I have 3 hunters, they're using all 3 different types. So, all the specs.
I do not have a target.
Ooh, I love these spawn rates.
We have dominion over all.
I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target. I require a target.
I guess the temptation would be that the first time the mount drops is to sell it immediately.
I need to
Well,
target
I
something
need to. As much as I don't want
first.
to.
I do not have a target.
I
need
want
to
to keep the
target
first
something
mount for myself,
I
but the
require a
prices
target.
on the mount are probably going to shrink dramatically and quickly.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Uh-oh, someone else is in my farming spot. I see I'm not the only one farming the area. This guy's trying to muscle in on my action.
I do not have a target.
Oh well, I'll just be sure to tag everything.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Your death be a lesson to the others.
I need to target something first.
Stop the sands from spreading!
I do not have a target. I require a target.
For the glory of the setback empire!
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
Yeah, wake up and die.
I need to target something first. I do not
Okay,
have a
this is
target.
just craziness. Well, you know what? This might even be better.
Empire's dawn is your extinction.
I require a target.
Because every drop I get to roll on
I
3
do not have a
times.
target.
So I just have to make sure to tag
I
them all.
cannot attack them. I require a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
This is just chaos. Oh, look at this. Another upgrade. Excellent.
I do not have a target. I need to target something
It's
first.
funny. I'm sitting here upgrading my gear while farming.
I require a target.
Okay, I have to be sure and loot before the loot expires.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
just for fun.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Yeah, I'm not the only one trying for this mount. Well, I discovered the sweet spot. Good grief.
I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Oh well. Bonus points if you're watching the stream and you're here farming the mount.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
Oh, and best of luck. I don't know what the drop rate is. I'm sure it's not fantabulous or anything.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
Well, I was not
I need to
expecting
target
that
something first.
this was actually going to go
I
this
do not
well.
have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
But I guess this extra help is just helping with the spawn rate.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
So in that case, if you'd like to farm this mount with me, come on down. You'll find me on Doomhammer, North America. Or Belkan, either server is fine. We're out here in Muldoon,
I do not have a target.
and one way or another, I'm going to get that mount. Actually, I'd like to get two.
I need to target something first.
Whoops, these were out of AoE range. Gotta loot them. Gotta loot them before they expire. Otherwise, this was all for nothing.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
We're not really staking a claim here, but it is fun to just put guild banners up all over the place.
I need to
Just to be
target
silly.
something first. I require a target.
Whew, look at all this. Sparkle, sparkle.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Yeah, I don't think we're moving from this spot.
I am out of range. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first. I must get closer. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Wow, there's a lot of good stuff dropping.
You have not.
I do not have a target.
You cannot stop the sands from spreading.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
I think Blizzard needs to rethink this force spawn stuff. But that's okay, as long as I get some mounts out of it, one way or another.
I require a target.
We have dominion over all.
I need to target something first.
Empire's dawn is your extinction.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
For the Emperor.
To the others.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
You have not.
I do not have a target.
Is your extinction.
I require a target.
Our Empire's dawn is your extinction.
Whoops, I have to stop and loot occasionally. I don't want the loot to expire.
I do not have a target.
Otherwise, killing these guys was pointless.
For the Emperor.
This is actually why I feel that hunters make some of the best farmers
I
for
require a target.
rare
I
drops.
do not have a target.
I
need
had
to
originally
target
created
something
my very first hunter, Lubov here, specifically to be a farmer, because I was thinking to myself she could go farm minerals and her pet would keep all the riffraff off of her while she farmed. And then, when the allied races came out, I thought the easiest way to level some characters is if they were both hunters and dual boxed, so that I was leveling both of them at the same
I
time.
need to target something first.
And then when this expansion came out, and I saw the token prices start to crash the way they are right now, it occurred to me that I had enough gold to basically buy the Blizzard, put money on my Blizzard account to purchase the Battle for Azeroth for a third account, and had enough left over to buy several months worth of game time.
Target something first.
So far I've been able to buy 9 months worth of game time, which I've distributed amongst my 3 accounts, and I'm hoping this hyena will help me buy more.
I do not have a target.
I would like to play WoW for free for a year.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Now if it would just be kind enough to give me a hyena.
For the glory of the Setrak Empire.
Too far away. I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
And like I said, the benefit is
do not
that
have a target.
since this mount is a rare drop, each and every mob that has a drop, I roll on 3 times, because I have 3 different accounts. So I have 3 times as much chance, in theory, as the other players here do of getting a mount.
I need to target something first.
Be a lesson to the
And I'm just cycling through tab targets and spamming my macros
I need to target
to shoot everything so that I get a tag on it so that it will be lootable for me when it dies.
I do not have a target.
Oh, Sethrak, how I love thee.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
It's funny, I got here and I was thinking, well, this will be a nice, quiet place to farm. Oh, how wrong I was.
I require a target.
Bags are going to start filling up with junk.
I need to target something first.
Your lands are next to fall. Dominion over all.
I do not have a target.
We have dominion over all.
Coming out to these is a little annoying. I'm going to stick with the main group here.
I require a target.
It seems
I
there are
do not
plenty
have a
here.
target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Okay, I'm just taking a moment to loot things before they expire. Because that's kind of the whole point as to why these characters are here, is to kill and to loot.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
My death will be
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Yeah, they just keep spawning. I basically can't leave the area.
I require a target.
This is not for the glory of the Sethrak Empire.
Alright, let's loot and loot and loot. The temptation is to just keep killing, but like I said, it's kind of pointless if we're not looting.
I need to target something first.
Any one of these can drop that mount.
Fire's dawn is your extinction. This is not the
I do not have a target.
We have dominion over all.
I need to target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Our empire's dawn is yours. Dominion over all. My life for the empire.
I do not have a target. I need
On the
to
plus
target
side, with
something
more
first.
players here, and we're all in war mode, it makes it even less likely that a curious alliance PvPer would want to attack us.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
is your extinction. For the Emperor.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
Eradicate you like insects. We have dominion
I require a target.
This is really getting crazy. Now come on, somebody's got to have a mount for me. So all this loot,
I do not have a target.
multiply it by 3 rolls. Let's see
I
what
need
we
to
get.
target something first.
Fire's dawn is your extinction like
What? That's it?
for the glory life that burned empire.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, you know what? It looks like it's not looting everything. There must be a limit to how many simultaneous objects you can loot.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
The sands will spread.
That's funny. I didn't realize there would be a limit to how many things you could loot.
Sands will spread.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
Oh no! I didn't realize that Quetzalcoatl here died.
require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
We will not be stopped.
I require a target. I do not have a target. I require a target.
Our empire's dawn is your extinction.
I need to target something first.
We will eradicate you like insects.
Yeah, like I said, it will only loot so many objects. So I'm having to look around to see what did not loot, even though we have AoE looting, because apparently there's too much.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Now, if you're wondering, battle standards, of course, for guilds don't stack. I'm just doing this to be silly and put them all over the place.
I require a target.
There's no actual benefit to what I'm doing there, other than the fact that as long as one is up, we're getting increased honor and reputation by 15%.
I require a target. I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
We will not be still. My life for the empire.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Our empire's dawn is your extinction.
I do not have a target.
Okay, just looking, because I can't trust this thing. I think I've looted everything, and then it turns out that I haven't.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target.
You're probably asking yourself, Joe, is this really worth it? If you get 1,000,000 gold, yes, it is worth it.
I require a target.
And there are players that will pay that rather than spend the time doing
I need to
this.
target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I must get closer. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
again, hitting that AoE loot limitation.
You like insects.
I require a target.
Eesh, drop rate
I
must
do
be
not
very
have a
low for
target.
this crummy mount. But that's what makes it worth all the money.
Too far away.
My death will be the
I need to target something first.
You know what, that's what I need to do. I should change their macros to open with multi-shot. Good grief. All the stuff that's going on out here.
I require a target. I do not have a target. I require a target.
dominion over all.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
We have dominion over all.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Like I said, there's a strong temptation to just keep killing. But I have to loot occasionally, otherwise the loot will expire. And like I said, there are limitations on the loot in terms of how many things I'm able to loot at one time. And so I'm looking through all the screens here to verify that there's nothing sparkling for each
I
character.
do not have a target.
Because if I kill something and then they don't loot it, well, this was all for nothing.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
And the one time that they don't loot, and that'll be the time when the stupid mount dropped.
I need to target something first.
Cannot be.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
I don't think I have multi-shot in her rotation. Let's see. Cobra shot, concussive shot. Let's go ahead and throw multi in there. Because here it would just be too useful. I'll stick it right there. let's just make sure. I'm guessing nobody has any mounts yet. Certainly do have a lot of greens and new transmog items that I don't have. So that's a good thing. Oh, and speaking of which, let's see about cleaning out all this junk.
I have many, many wares. Be a lesson to good fortune to our friends.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, you know the one thing I forgot to do? Let's get War Cow back in uniform.
Punches, lucky doos and roof. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
I like all my hunters to have the same little outfit on.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
These greens will come in handy for some of my alts that might potentially need some upgrades. I tried to get all of them through the Darkshore campaign to get those nice 210 upgrades, but sometimes RNG just was against us. And I found myself not always getting all of the item slots that I needed. And in particular, things like, trinkets and cloaks were not part of the event.
I require a target.
Actually, I don't think belts were either.
I do not have a target.
Or were they? I don't remember.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
So either way, the greens that I don't destroy will end up,
I need to target.
because there's a little recycler that gives various different materials for them. That's very useful. The ones that I don't actually destroy will probably end up going to alts for upgrades.
You cannot stop the sands from spreading. This is not the end.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target.
The other players gave up already, or did they get a mount right away? Everybody has better luck than I do, so it could be the case.
I need to target something first.
Of course, sometimes when people get a dose of actual farming, they're like, you know what, this is not for me. And I'm guilty of it, where for a while it was easier just to buy farmed mounts than it was to farm them myself, because time is money. But this time, it's the start of an expansion. I know about the mount. I see that it really is going for a lot of gold on the auction house. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that maybe I can get on the action for once, instead of being the Johnny-come-lately who hears about everybody else getting rich and never takes advantage of it himself.
I require a target.
At least that's the idea.
I do not have a target.
We have dominion over all.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Was that one of my tunes? Holy crud. Yes, they are about to level from farming.
Target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Well, I guess I was not paying attention to my... Wow, look at all these greens dropping. To my experience, but I do have every bonus that's available, so...
I require a target.
We're wearing the 5% gems, we have the 10% Warfront bonus, the 15% from the guild banners. To be honest, I don't know if they stack. They probably don't. My guess is that it probably tops out at 15%, but maybe it's higher. I mean, with heirlooms, they allowed you to have over 30%. So, since they are displaying both, perhaps these are stacking.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Your lands are next to fall.
Eradicate you like insects.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Empire's dawn is yours.
I need to target something first.
Have not.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Be a lesson to the others.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Okay, let's make sure to loot with everybody.
Empire's dawn is yours. Stop the sands from spreading.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
For the glory of the Setrak Empire.
I require a target.
We will eradicate you like
I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, I was wondering if they had gotten tired of this. Apparently not. I didn't see our little panda buddy there for a little while, but apparently he is still around. Probably tried a different area and found that this indeed is the sweet spot.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
I love how they're dying in stereo.
Your lands are next to fall.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I cannot attack that. I require a target.
Failed you, Corvette.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Your lands are next to fall.
I require a target.
There we go. 111.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Yeah, it looks like Lubuff will be the next to make 111.
I require a target.
Here, let's plant another banner. Just for fun.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
All right, well, more upgrades. That's good. Oh, and we're also hitting that limit again, so I have to make sure to look around for things to loot. By the way, if you made it this far in the video, once it's on YouTube, let me know by typing, let's see, what should be good?
I require a target.
How about BFA all the way?
Your lands are next to fall.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
I'm always curious to find out who sticks with me in the videos, and to be honest, I don't know why anyone would want to watch me farm this stuff. Like I said, this just kind of having fun blowing away stuff. Other than the fact that I'm having fun with multiple accounts. Come on, girls.
Let your death be a lesson to the others.
I require a target.
Failed you, Corvette.
I do not have a target.
Let your death be a lesson to the others.
I need to target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
You have not. Why?
I require a target. do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Be a lesson to the others.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, hello out there in Twitch chat. I see you there, Lord Cybergreen. I assume you're just joining me, so welcome to another edition of Joe Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm having fun trying to farm for a mount. In this case, it's a hyena mount, which drops here from the Sethrak in the Battle for Azeroth in the Vol'dun zone. So there are these snake people. Now normally you might have to wait a long time in order to kill various different creatures that spawn, but these are force spawn because they are quest mobs that people need in order to complete their quests. However, they have a small chance to drop a mount. And I'm playing multiple characters at the same time in the hopes that I will have 3 times as much chance as getting that mount. Plus, it gives me 3 times as much firepower. So, we're just mowing them down. And some other players saw me farming here and decided to join in. As long as we all tag them, we can loot them. So they're taking advantage of my DPS, and I'm taking advantage of their grabbing everything.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Since I have multiple accounts, they're all programmed with macros. So come here, girls, and
I require a target.
I use macros for my DPS, so I just have to tab and then spam the number 2 key for DPS.
Be a lesson to the others.
And it makes it rather easy to farm this. Now, will I actually get it? I hope so. It would be great if I did. It's strictly up to RNG, and typically RNG hates me, so not holding my breath. But I would be a little disappointed. I mean, I've got 3 accounts here. So every time I loot, it counts triple. It's the same as the 3 individual, well, I mean, they are 3 individual characters looted a mob, so each mob counts for 3.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
So if I farm for an hour, it's the same as if a regular player only has farmed for 3 hours.
This is not the end. Your death be a lesson.
And let's see, so far, we're coming up in an hour and 20 minutes, so
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
So it's the equivalent as if I had farmed for 4 hours, so yeah, this is not going to be an easy thing. Of course, if it was easy, then we wouldn't have people selling these things for millions, because they would be common. Ooh!
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
Although I have to admit, my hand's getting tired. I may take a break and go eat something.
I need to target.
But I think I found the sweet spot for these guys. I was running around earlier, and I was not killing as many as we are now.
I require a target.
So the one good thing is that at least here, I have a place where we can kill lots of them in a fairly efficient manner. So eventually, I hope, it'll finally drop a darn mount for me.
I need to target something first.
Of course, with my luck, watch, I may have a mount and not even know it. Oh, and see these X's? This indicates that these are transmogs that I don't have, so I've been picking up new transmogs the whole time. All these nice new greens.
I require a target. I do not have a target. I require a target.
For the glory of the Azeroth Empire.
What the heck? Get over here, Lubov.
I need to target something first.
And I'm finding out the hard way, with so many kills, there's actually limitations as to how much I can loot. So I'll loot a mob and then I have to look around and make sure nobody else is sparkling, because sometimes I hit
I
that
do not
limit
have a target.
and it won't loot any more than that.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Now, on the plus side, we have a nice established system here, so it's probably a good spot to go take a break, get something nice to eat, and then come back and farm some more. Oh, and let's see, we should revive some pets. Okay, I'm just changing around one of the other screens. Okay, so we have our creatures, which I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. And we'll have the girls log out here. Join me next time here on Joe Superfan WO's PC Gaming channel, where we'll have more fun trying to farm this mount up. I'm curious to see if I can do it in any timely manner. It's kind of addictive just mowing down the Sethrak. Oh, and this is my brand new account that I purchased with gold, courtesy of the recent crash. Since if you're just joining me, remember, if you have a lot of gold in the World of Warcraft, let's see, where is it? Oh, look at that, it's missing. Wow. Do we have too many WoW tokens? Normally there is a WoW token that would show up here. Well, actually, maybe it only allows you to see it on the characters. Let's see. Alright, so... Oh, okay, there's the WoW token. The WoW token prices are crashing. It wasn't long ago that WoW token prices were around $250,000 gold, and now 164 and still going down. What this means is that if you've been piling up gold from previous expansions, you can buy your game time and be able to play WoW for free. Or you can use it to get credit towards your Blizzard account and buy something else, like, you know, mounts and pets and services, or maybe one of those other games that Blizzard would like you to buy, but which I'm not interested in. It's either WoW or GTFO, okay? That's the way it works here. So, I need to go feed my rumbly tummy. But I'll be back later today if you're watching on Twitch. If you're seeing this later on YouTube, well, you'll just have to catch me in the next episode. See you next time.